Hello, everybody. Look at me, beating the game once more.
Oh my god, we started with the Godhead. Well, this is gonna be a thing. Godhead and Spider Butt and 3 hearts and... Oh my goodness. Godhead's kinda good. Godhead's kind of a good item. It gets things dead. It makes things be away from the world. And we're gonna make a lot of things go away from the world this day. Look at how good it's doing. Look at how much damage we're dealing. We're shooting pretty fast as well. Our tears are pretty big. I'll just take it. I'm gonna take everything. I'm gonna take everything I'm gonna find during this run. Maybe that'll make it a little bit more scary sauce. A little bit more scary-wary. Just a little bit. I don't even know what that experimental treatment did. I don't know if that even changed anything, but we got more health. I think our tears are a little bit smaller, but that's really about it. Everything else seems to be a-okay, really. It seems to be pretty damn good, so there's noise. We might be dealing a little bit less damage. I think our tears might be a little bit smaller, yeah. I think I just said the exact same thing twice, but that's okay. That's okay. That's alright. It's about time that we get a run that just goes swimmingly. And this will be that run. This will be the run that goes so swimmingly. If only I had a bomb here. And I do not. I have amnesia. And we're fighting Gamunu, who is pretty difficult. He moves around a lot, especially with the Godhead. I'm gonna make him slow down. I guess that's actually not that bad of an idea. I probably should have done it a little bit later, so that it would actually, like, do something, but, you know. I like to use my Spider Butt whenever I can, which is pretty much every time. It's actually, like, if it slowed them down a little bit longer, it probably would actually be really damn good. As it is now, it just deals a little bit of damage, and that's pretty much the main thing, I think, but I don't know. It'll have to do. I got Godhead. It doesn't really matter what happens in this run. Though we're not really getting any consumables. We're not really getting any consumables at all, so that's a little bit worrisome. I do need a couple of consumables to, like, stay alive and things. We can't see our health right now, but I know that I have 1 soul heart. I have 1 soul heart, and that one will keep me alive. And if it doesn't, well, then I am sorry. Then we have failed a run that started with the Godhead, and that's just kind of ridiculous, really. Also, we no longer really have the visual effect of the experimental treatment. I guess because of the, alright, cool. Ladder. This is a weird room, by the way, but I guess because we took the lipstick, it overrode the visual part of the experimental treatment. But, oh well, doesn't matter. Still works. I mean, that's unusual. But I did say I was going to take everything, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take everything. If we can switch something, we're switching it. And that's how we going to live life today. And if that's going to kill me, then so be it. At least we tried our best to die, and that's what matters. I'm not really sure how I'm going to deal with devil deals, though. I'm not really sure how I'm going to deal with that just yet, but we'll figure something out. I know I have at least 1 soul heart, so I can just take all of them if need be, but I kind of don't want to die at the same time. I kind of want to have some balance of, like, being alive, but still trying to pick up as much as possible. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. Going into a shop right now seems a little bit redundant, but I might try it. I mean, we have 5 coins, so we might be able to buy another soul heart that way, and that could be kind of good. That'd be kind of nice. We have the keys for it, at least. Yeah, the shop's not really selling anything worthwhile, unfortunately. Guess we could buy that bomb. That bomb might actually be pretty useful. And it's not like we can afford anything else anyway, so whatevs. But I know there's a tinted rock a little bit back, so I might try and get that. That was a lot of tears he shot away there. That was kind of scary sauce. That was scary wary is what that was. That was no fun at all. But it ended up being pretty okay. I'm gonna go into my item room and see what's up, what the haps is right there. What is the haps? I mean, I did say I was gonna take everything. But I changed my mind. I'm going to take the D20 because it's more likely to be fun. And the telepathy doesn't really do anything. And I want to use this side instead. I'm just going to be basically changing the rules as I go. Because I feel like it. I don't really have a plan. I just want to have an Isaac run. I just want to play the game. You know? I just want to have a good time. And we don't really get the Godhead that often. It's not super overpowered either, but it is really strong simultaneously. It's one of those items that's sort of like you really want it, but you never really go for it because it's in angel rooms. And it's just also quite unlikely to show up in general, so it's like, nah. But now that we have it, it's alright. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. There goes all my heart containers. That's okay. I don't need them. I got a dead cat. I got 9 lives. That's all I really need. I don't really know what to do with this D20 though. There might be some cool stuff in my Thingle Bingo over here, I guess. My curse room. Go on, Thingle Bingo. Can I reroll these? No, I can't. Wow, alright, cool. Am I dead? No, I stayed alive. Apparently you can't reroll open chests though, so that's pretty cool. I was actually hoping I could reroll the like 2 bombs that were heading my way, but that's okay. That's fine. Who needs health, right? Who needs health? I know my secret room is like to the right of my curse room, because I'm pretty sure that's the only place it can be. And now that I have 3 bombs, I might as well go for it.
Try to get something nice.
What is this? Something, something, and something. Paralysis. Lemon party and paralysis. Alright, good. We're going places with this. That's what we're doing. That's what's going on. I'm going to take this battery and move on. I was considering just re-rolling them with that battery, but I didn't do that. I did not actually continue with the plan that I had in my head, so there you go. That was a great story behind that decision-making process right there. Could have re-rolled those 3 items there as well. I'm actually gonna re-roll this, just for funsies. Might as well re-roll that thing as well. Was hoping for something that was a little bit less red hearts, but there you go. I guess red hearts is what we're gonna get with that old bandageroo. Oh yeah, they're also a little bit homing tearsy right now, I guess. Which is not actually the greatest, but that's okay. We'll be okay. We got a whole heart. We got 1 whole red heart container. That's all we need. We're super powerful right now, and we're ready to take on the world. Maybe somewhere along the line we'll get calloused feet. We'll be able to run over those spikes and get some cool stuff that way. But maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. You know? Who knows what we're gonna get. We're just gonna keep on murdering things and try not to be dead. This is a nasty room, actually. It's filled with all these champions trying to kill me with their singular hits. And they know that I only have 1 red heart container and they wish for me to be dead. It's quite rude, really. It's quite rude indeed. But that's okay, though. That's a lot of chests. I should have probably re-rolled that. My key went through the thing. I didn't know that was possible. I guess if you have enough chests there, it'll happen, but still a weird thing to occur in general. Doesn't happen often, I don't think. It just went through the corner. I wonder if I can do that with more stuff. I wonder if that's doable. Because I don't think I've ever seen it, like, go through an actual, like, hole before. But it did. It did. $3 bill. Well, that might make life a little bit more exciting, at least. Oh, look at those fire mine tears. That's gonna bring the pain, mostly to me. Oh, good. Proptosis with no range. That's incredible. Is this proptosis? I guess it would have to be. But it's not overly impressive. I'm not overly impressed by that. Let's not get proptosis again for a while until our range is a little bit better. That seems like a good plan. Now we got the fear shot thing going on. The moon card. That could lead us to fun places. Death in a room format. Yeah, don't like that room. Let's not visit that room again. It's filled with nastiness. There's a soul heart here. I guess I could blow up the shopkeeper and maybe my donation machine get some money that way, but I don't know yet. We're doing pretty fine with just not taking damage ever, but this room might change our mind on that instance, I suppose. Because this, I don't like these enemies with little to no damage, which is what we are currently dealing to our foes. We're doing very small amount of damage, and it's really quite unfortunate, isn't it? It's not really the most exciting thing in the world to deal very little damage. Is it magic? Hey! Magic mushroom. We're bigger now, and we're stronger too. We're faster now, and doodly-doo. What's this? Amnesia? I think I'll re-roll these 3 pills. Because, God, there's a lot of red hearts today. A lot of red hearts today, just waiting for us to come along and take them to a new life. Ooh, we got the 2-shot. With our great $3 bill. These guys just sort of died. What do we got? Screw, sure. And two things. We got a guppy status. 2 out of 3 guppy pieces already, looking pretty good. Lord of the thingy wingle wingdings, which is gonna help us out a little bit. Mysterious liquid tears, which are largely pointless, but they look nice and green. They do look really cool, and that is pretty important. Like, they may not do a whole lot to most enemies, but if your tiers look a lot cooler because of an effect, then that's pretty important to me as well. That is pretty damn important to make sure that you look fabulous while doing anything. As long as you got that down, I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be fine. We got the yellow ones, the number 1 tiers. Everything's lovely. Let's see. We can grab these as well. I think there was something in this room I couldn't get. No. That was a lie. Everything I've said was lies. Whoop whoop. And would you look at that moon card out of there? Everything is lovely. Use that bomb. And away we go. 5 coins means we can buy that soul heart. This run's going places. This run's going, well, slowly but surely. It's not even that super slow. It's just going places. On a nice and safe pace. At a high speed. Simultaneously. Because we're moving so fast, like. Because we're moving so damn fast. That's why we're on a such good pace. Because we're moving at the speed of sound. And it's amazing. Let's hope we can keep this amazement up for the rest of the run. It would be amazing if we could do that. But first we're gonna fight Lust, who just got petrified due to Mom's contact tears, which is lovely. I'm gonna take this amnesia pill because I might be able to re-roll it along with something else. And it's not like we're holding anything anyway. I'm gonna kill that guy because we have very little money this run. We've not really gotten a lot of money this run at all. Which is kind of weird because we've seen, I think, every secret room so far. 2020 tiers. Full health again. Kinda useless, but alright. We got a lot of bombs suddenly as well. I don't know where those came from. I'm just gonna go with this, actually. Our D20 is not really doing anything. We don't really have any potential because we just keep not really getting enough money to do anything with it. Now I rerolled all those things. And I'd rather have a full card. Yeah, I'm gonna take Guppy's Paw in case we get, like, the broken remote or something. Also, we're Guppy now. Because we found another Guppy piece. This run, we might be okay. We might be fine. Spectral tears, that's actually not bad either. Plus it makes our character look really, really scary, but it sort of works with the hair. Like, I don't know. Spectral tear face, which mostly just sort of looked like I watched that tape from The Ring. It does work with the hair that we got right now. It seems like we're just sort of weirdly mummified. And I kinda like it. I kinda like it indeed. So let's do it. I guess we might as well just run from this point on. We don't really have anything to go for at this point. So we might as well just try and make it to the end as quickly as possible. Try to make it out alive. That is the smallest chest the world has ever seen. 3 chests inside to one another. How does that even work? How do you even fit those things? If we can get Death Touch just in general, that would be lovely. That would just be swell. Wouldn't that be swell? I think that would be really swell because it would just work for me, you know? Does this give me soul hearts? I'm not actually sure. It does start a little cutscene, so that's kind of cute. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Soul hearts. It's a good thing beds are around, and I actually remember these things from time to time. We're also getting items like every single time we're in one of these rooms. That's actually not that common either. I mean, it's sort of common, I suppose, but not super common. It's not like it happens every time. Usually you'll just get like a random trinket that you don't want, and that's about it, or just some item that you don't want. And fair enough, it's mostly been items that we don't want, but still, it's an item. It counts for something. It counts for something, so that's good enough, right? I do think so myself. I'm not really sure why I'm still continuing on. Like, I should probably be, like, moving on so I can maybe get my boss rush, but I'm feeling fairly confident that we'll probably make that anyway. Even if we spend a little bit of extra time on this floor, just in case we find that doctor's remote. Just in case. Plus, we got some extra money out of that as well. And that's kind of nice. And that's kind of good. And with that, we can move on. An exciting floor. But this run... Oh, we haven't even killed the boss. I thought we did. I don't know why, but... I think this run is one of those runs where it's like, this is not overly exciting, but it's okay with me. And I'm okay with it not being that exciting. I'm okay with having a run where it's just like, meh, whatevs, we'll just win. We'll just win a run for once. Without really having to think about it too much. We'll just go and destroy everybody. And have a great day. That's the plan. If we can get like a map, that would be swell as well. That would just be the peach on top of the pudding pie. That's what that would be. But we'll see if we can get that, I guess. A library. Satanic Bible. I guess I'll use that once. Now, Book of Revelations. I guess I'll use that once. And... I guess I might take this one along. just for the sake of having a little bit of mapping, which is kind of useful from time to time. It's fairly unlikely we'll get the broken remote anyway. It would be cool, obviously, but I mean, I'd rather just get this run over with as quickly as possible. I'd rather have a run that just swishes through the world. And to do that, we need a map of some description, because it tells you where to go exactly, and you won't need to explore so much. And that's kinda good, isn't it? I'm not even gonna pick up Abel. I'm just gonna leave him there. He's just gonna float forever with his little head. That's what he gonna do. I'm not gonna touch him. I don't want him in my life. I genuinely don't. He doesn't do anything. Yeah, sure, why not? Anti-gravity. That sort of works with Godhead. It makes you shoot real fast as well, which is nice. Like, anti-gravity, I wasn't even aware of how good this item actually is, but it is actually just genuinely really good. It actually makes your tear rate just super high, which is cool. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it very much. I'm not sure why that one tier suddenly went forward, but alright, sure. Where are we going today? Apparently we're not going in the most right of directions. I guess it makes sense because it did show on our map that we had to go right, but still. Somehow it surprised me. Not really sure why, but it did. I'm somehow surprised by this revelation. Maybe one day I'll understand how this game works and which rooms I actually need to visit, like bosses and stuff, but not this run. This run I'm just gonna sit idly by and be confused about what's going on in my life. And just enjoy our grand schemes while doing so. I'm getting some pretty big tiers from time to time as well. Can we get more of those? I want more big tiers. That'll be cool. That'll be rad. I would think that's the beans bananas. I would say so myself. That is exactly how I would describe that current situation of my life. The beans bananas. Why would a banana even have beans? Or why would a bean even have bananas? No one knows. But somehow it's a positive thing, and one used to phrase happiness in people in general. I was gonna have some tears be all over the place. Just land in with tears. That's alright. It'll end up killing you. Plus we get war because we used the Book of Revelations earlier on. Everything's lovely. Everything's grand. Krampus. Not Krampus. Actually a lot better than Krampus. Oh, this run. This run's just being too kind. This run's being a big old pal. And we got to see where our secret rooms are as well. Isn't that just lovely? Good job, secret rooms. Callous feet, that's useless because we're flying. But still, it's kind of nice that the game decided to give me the thing that I asked for earlier on in the run, I suppose. Thank you very much, game. You're a pal. You're a peach. And other such nice things. You're very sweet, is what I'm saying. And peaches are known for their sweetness, and pals are known to be sweet. And that's what matters in life. Be sweet to your homies, bro. 'Cause then you'll be the beans bananas. And that's what you want to be. That's what you want to be. For sure. And we got a compass effect, which is kind of nice because I kind of want to see my itemy rooms. I'm not even going to take that poop trinket. I'm just going to leave it there. Even though I know it's beneficial to me. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take it. You can't make me do things that I don't want to do. And that's one of the things. That's one of the things. I mean, we don't really have the money for this, but still, it's kind of fun, isn't it? We might be able to get some money out of some of these things, maybe. I did not mean to pick that up. I did not mean to pick that up at all. Now I'm kind of sad. A little bit sadness. A little bit of sadness, but we'll just have to live with that. There we go. Because this thing's like magic fingers, one of those items you don't... I mean, I don't get it that often. And it's kind of nice. Soy milk, I mean, it doesn't really do anything, but alright. Oh, the sides are so tiny. Look at how tiny those hives are. That's really not very good of a room, but okay. Look at how tiny they look like little toothpicks. They look like little shurikens the way they spin around like that. Oh, that's kind of adorable almost if it wasn't such a waste of damage. But then again, we got the Godhead, so it's fine. We can do whatever we want. Godhead compensates for all of our bad decisions, so it's entirely okay. It's entirely okay. Everything's grand. Oh my god, this is adorable. That's just cute. That's just cute as heck. Oh, I mean, I don't think that our magic fingers is really going to do anything from this point on. Fate. I mean, we're already getting the Eternal Heart anyway. We might as well. There we are. Plus, we'll look a little bit more godly with our Godhead as well, and that's also very important. you gotta look the part when you're a god. So you gotta make sure you at least try a little bit in terms of the fashion department. Man, our damage is ridiculous right now. Our damage is really not that impressive right now, but that's okay. It's fine. We're just having a good time. We're just having a grand old day. I'm gonna blow up some of these fires, just in case we can get another soul heart. And we got 2. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna blow up these poops now, even though I previously said I wouldn't. Mostly to get more mun-muns, so I can destroy my enemies with my magic fingers. It's going to be lovely. I don't even need to blow that thing up. I'll just kill everyone else first. Nah. Oh my god. I have like guppy flies and everything, and our damage is just adorable. Our damage is just adorable. Where am I going? It doesn't really matter. Let's just go to the lamb for a change. Okay. There we go. The wafer. Now I'm a little bit curious about something actually. Because I'm not 100% sure how this works, but I'm gonna check out my boss rush one more time, just real quick, like just for good measure. Yeah, so it does work that way. If you teleport away quickly enough, the items don't immediately disappear, and you can get another one. Sadly, these are all crap, but still, we got a free item from our boss rush, and we could technically get a second one. You just need to teleport away before the items disappear, I guess. And it's weird, but it works. It's one of those things which I wasn't actually aware of until very recently. But I'm quite happy with my wafer. I'm quite happy with the wafer indeed, because that's like twice as much health from this point on, really. It's just twice as much health as usual when you're in this area. And that's kind of nice. We need as much health as possible when we fight the lamb, after all. Lamb's a scary foe. We don't want to accidentally get destroyed by him. With the obviously low amount of damage that we have right now. Like, we might just die. Look at how big of a... Like, we're actually shooting lamps at people right now. If we just stay still long enough, we are just actually creating a god lamp. It's amazing. This is like a Agario game where people are playing with circles all the time, and we're making those circles. We're making people right now. We're making people in the womb, and that seems awfully appropriate for the scene that we're in. It's for the setting that we are currently encompassing our little bodies in. It seems like an oddly appropriate thing to do. So, yeah, good choices. Good choices all around. Let's continue to leave. I'm gonna pick up that coin. Every coin is important to me. Every single coin in the world is very important to me. And I want them all. I need every coin that has ever appeared in anyone's life. And let me show you where they all are. I will find them all, until I can't be bothered to explore the floor anymore and find my boss room. And then I don't need any more, but still. Oh, Bob's rotten head. Boop, boop, pleep, ploop, ploop, pleep, ploop, ploop. Wow. Our magic fingers are so bad. Magic fingers with soy milk is really not that impressive. I mean, magic fingers is one of those things that is like based on your normal damage. And when you take soy milk, your normal damage is not so good. It's not grand, really. It's not grand, to say the least. It's not overly impressive, so I'm just gonna take Bob's rotten head, as it's probably the better option right now, which is sort of ridiculous. I'm not gonna take that right now. Even my bullets are being sucked into that guy. That's kind of rude. That's kind of rude. Actually, everything's getting... I guess these things just move by themselves just because they have the homing effect going on at all times. And even when you don't shoot them with the anti-gravity, they still just move around. That's kind of cool, actually. Because they're following around this Skolex dude right now. It would be cool if he did that one attack where I can actually hit him, but, you know, this is kind of nice as well, I suppose. I mean, I do enjoy standing still for long periods of time. So thanks, Skolex. You're the best boss in the game by far. Best boss 2000 every year. Every year, 2000 is the best year for Skolex, clearly. Yeah, oh, God. Ha! Look at that! With proptosis, they just instantly disappear the moment I let go of the button. I actually have to lure them in. Oh, that's hilarious. If we can find proptosis, I'm tempted to take it, because that actually sounds kind of fun. I mean, it's really dumb, but still, it does sound kind of hilarious, and that's far more important to me right now. That is far more important to me right now. So let's see if we can find, let's hope that we can find Proptosis. The odds of it are pretty low because we are going to the Lamb after all, so we're not going to find as many golden chests. Plus, we don't have keys at all, so that's another one. But, you know, it may happen. We do have, like, Guppy's tail as well, and that's why we're, I guess, finding so many golden chests, and I'm also opening all of them, which is not helping our key situation. Seeing as we're most likely not going to get anything useful from the golden chests at all. So I'm not even really sure why I'm even, like, opening all of them. Seeing as, like, the best thing we could maybe get would be, like, Cricket's head. And the damage multiplier that, I don't think it would actually be that good. Like, I don't think it would actually do that much with soy milk. Soy milk sort of ruins everything. Like, soy milk isn't actually a very good item, even though it may seem like it is whenever I use it. Because I just always get the weird synergies that makes it ridiculous, but it's not actually that good. It's not actually a very good item at all. It's actually kind of awful and terrible and bad, but, you know, it exists and it needs to be taken every now and then because otherwise it's going to feel lonely. I don't want soy milk to feel lonely. Even though I don't think I've ever actually had soy milk myself in my entire life. Actually, I might have had it once. God, the Proptosis one, though. The Proptosis one, though. Well, it's also weird because when they just home around, it doesn't count towards the Proptosis range thing. And they just fly normally. I'm getting this one a lot, though. Getting this one a lot. As long as I just keep the button down and just use anti-gravity for this instead. It's like, it works. It's weird. It's very odd. It's unusual, definitely. So, you know, there we got that going. Amnesia. Puberty. Lovely. Die. That was a good attempt. That was a very good attempt. Die, eyeballs. Face your doom. There we go. I may not be using the safest strategy right now. I'm not overly sure, but I don't think I was actually using the safest strategy as written in the Prima strategy guide for the Binding of Isaac Rebirth, but I elected to not use the safe strategy to give the Lamb somewhat more of a chance when I find him. That's the reason. That's what's going on. Like, our damage is actually not even that bad. Like, I guess it does help that we have, like, flies and the Godhead and anti-gravity. Like, we're shooting about as fast as we can humanly shoot. And that's kind of nice with the Godhead. It makes a lot of tears happen and it looks kind of fun. I don't like this room. Let's not do this room. I don't even care that I have the Godhead. I don't want to do that room. The room makes me angry. Even though it's actually not that hard. It just takes so long, you know? It takes so long to clear. I don't want to spend time. Godhead, good. Very useful in a run where it's now actually impossible to get another Devil Deal. So, very nice. I mean, it's not impossible, I guess, but we can't open it like we can with the Godhead. Oh, that looks really cool. Oh my god, I was spinning a circle around him and then he sucked up all of the tears that were flying around. That was amazing. Thank you for that, Mega Fatty, for using your attack against you. It was quite beautiful looking. I like it. And this is a ridiculous build, but I don't know, I kind of like this build though. Like, it's such an unusual combination, like, of things that you'll usually just not pick up. And the fact that we started off with Godhead as well. Like, Godhead's one of the more uncommon items in the game. And we just randomly got it as Eden, so that's fun. And yeah, I don't know, I kind of dig it. Even though the damage is sort of ridiculous, it's not actually that good. Not actually that good. But that's okay though. That's okay though. We're having a great day. Builds don't need to be good, they just need to get us to the end. As long as they actually get me to the end of the game, then I don't even care what the build is. As long as it looks flashy. If it's not a build that makes the run take like an hour and a half for reasons that are just ridiculous, then I'm okay with it. Like that one time we had like this strange attractor with soy milk. That was a pretty good example when soy milk isn't actually that great. This is a long floor. This is a ridiculously long floor right now, and I don't like it all that much. Come in. Die. There you go. That's a good cage. I'm gonna make a tarot card appear. And it's gonna take me, it's gonna take me to exactly where I wanna be. And that's the tower, that's the hermit. The hermit could be good, I guess. Random teleport. And Judgment Man. Do I want Judgment Man? I guess I want Judgment Man. That seems like a Probably the best idea I could possibly have at that point in my life. So there you go.
Isaac.
Or whatever he says. I actually don't know what he says. I actually have no... Huh? What? Duh. I really should learn more about Bob's Rotten Head. I genuinely have no idea how it, like, synergizes with other items. And it does weird things every time I use it. It does weird things every single time. How did I dodge that? How did I not dodge that? That was weird. Yeah, Bob's Rotten Head, it actually, like, combines with a lot of different items, and it's actually kind of weird in that regard, because it's also an item that you just don't pick up that often, because it's not really that good. It's not really very good compared to almost anything else. I mean, it's a free bomb, I guess, but that's really about it. And I guess it also works with anti-gravity, because it stayed in the air for an oddly long amount of time. Why are we getting so many curses of the blind? Do I even want this? Like, we're getting so many flies already anyway. I think I'd rather have this. It's more fun. It's more fun, innit? It's more fun. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. If we could get the strange attractor right now, though, I kind of want it. I kind of want to have it, really. Because it would be kind of fun. Could you, like, be dead? Like, thank you. I'll just shoot, really. I'll just tap as quickly as I can. Which is not as fast as soy milk can shoot, but it's a little bit better. Unicorn Stomp. I guess I could take this. I mean, I guess, like, why not? I mean, our meat cube is pretty much our only, like, real, actual damage, but it is also incredibly boring, so there is that to consider. I've already done that run once with the Lost, and it worked, so I don't really need to do that again. I guess I had BFF at the time as well, but still, I don't really need to repeat that run of all possible runs I could possibly, like, repeat in my life. Of all possible runs I could choose to repeat once again, I'd rather not repeat that one. Because it just reminds me of being the Lost, and that's usually just a fairly unhappy time for everybody involved. Come on, do your suck attack. Do your suck. Man, don't just die. Ah, I'm too powerful, I don't know my own strength. How am I supposed to get him to do the cool flashy stuff if he just dies? That's several conquests. Why? Why is this a room? Why does this room exist? How does he have... Oh, what? Okay. I killed one and then he was dead. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I understand what happened. That's just how conquest in that double conquest works. Because I guess he clones himself anyway, so that's just what he did, and that's why he only has one health bar. That was weird. I'm gonna go and put that in the weird category of occurrences in my life. I don't think I've ever even seen two conquests in a room before, and because I think I would remember that. I think I would remember that being a thing that happened in my life. So yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what happened there. Man, die. All right, Bob. Seeing it just float in the air is just really odd to me. I'm not sure what it is, what it is, but it just looks a bit unusual. Looks a bit different to what I'm used to seeing in my life. I'm gonna give this guy every coin he's ever wanted in his life and hope that he gives me some keys in return. Or maybe a bum. But I'm hoping for some keys in return. Or dinner. I picked that up with confidence, because I need to reroll it first before it's most likely a secret room item, and therefore I wasn't so worried about that. And it didn't really have a chance of being an item that could ruin everything, so yeah, there you go. And there's no way I could reroll it, and probably there isn't going to be a way to reroll it either, so yeah, there you go. Would have been cool if he gave me a key though. Would have been nice. Would have been swell, but oh well. Where's it even going? It went after me. Oh, Bob, why? What is wrong with you, Bob? Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, with anti-gravity, this might actually work out really well. Because it'll just stay away from me, and that's actually not so bad. And it's like homing a little bit, and it's very scary. I am terrified of this build. I'm gonna shoot Bob just in general. Like, where does he go? Eventually, he'll just choose a path, I guess, of where his life is going to lead him. But until that point, he just sort of floats around and does nothing. Up. Leaving that room immediately. Oh, boy. Well, I think we should be okay. This run is... Didn't expect this sound to ever occur during this run, but there you go. We did it! Let's just explore the rest of the floor for a bit. Maybe we can find some cool treasures. We have the lives for it anyway. Even if we die, we still have like 9 more chances of ruining our lives afterwards. So let's just do a little bit of exploration with this build as well. Several adversaries. Soy Milk Ipecac is just a weird one in general. Now we have like the 2020 as well. Whoosh. That wasn't overly loud, unfortunately. But yeah. Another combination that you don't really get very often, but it has potential. It definitely has some potential of working, as you might be able to see. A bombs or key pill would be kind of cool right now, but I don't think we'll get one. I think it's fairly unlikely. But it would be kind of cool, because I want to open up all these things and all we have is bombs, and for some reason bombs don't open chests. I guess, like, they don't even break them. What are these bombs good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Monstrous tooth. Boom. There you go. Most useful item in the game. That was exciting. I mean, we didn't really get anywhere, but we got soy milk, Ipecac, anti-gravity godhead. So that's a fun combination. Seeing all these explosive like toothpicks, these explosive shurikens just sort of float around through the room. It's oddly magical. Oddly magical. Oh boy. Suddenly some of them exploded and it scared me. Is this not nice? Isn't this just wonderful? I think it's quite nice. Beautiful. Let's just shoot in some random directions for a bit as well. Okay. Well, that was a thing. I enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed that experience. I'm not really sure what I was going for in terms of like rules or anything, but I had a really good time with that. It was very easy, and it kept me alive. I figured out the whole like boss rush item teleport thingy, which is kind of cool. I probably won't really use that ever unless I remember it exists, but still. It's one of those weird ones that you just kind of have to know about, and then you actually try it, and it's like, oh. Because usually when you teleport out of your boss rush, you don't think, let's go back in there again. Like, usually that doesn't actually do anything, so you just forget about it, but apparently it works. But I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And I hope to see you guys next time, when we'll maybe get a different build. Maybe. Bye-bye.